no matter the location. From O-A-K-L-A to L-V, I'm a Raider.
Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report. Use hashtag Raiders, or you can super chat like Henry did here. Hey, Mitch, what do you think Jacobs and Ruggs' stats will be? I think if Josh can get around like 1,600 total yards, I think that would be pretty impressive. And then for Ruggs, I would say if he can get around 900 total yards, because I think he is going to be able to use his ability from a rushing and receiving standpoint. So hopefully both those things happen. So all the time on the Raiders Report, I say get a picture. Well, a lot of times people are like, Mitch, how do I do it? This is how you do it. So if you want to get a picture, listen up. Click photo in the top right corner of your mobile device, okay? So click the thing. That's literally your photo. Then you're going to tap manage your Google account. Once you tap on that, you just click personal info, okay? We're there. Then you just tap the photo again, and then you hit set profile picture. So you're going to have a random blank picture, and then you just pick the one you want. That's how you get a picture, spread it, take a screenshot, post it on Twitter, post it on Instagram, because I want everyone that subscribes to the show to get a picture. All right, let's go to the next question here from Andrea Martinez Jr., one of my most loyal watchers. What's up, my boy? Watching the best Raiders Report on my break. Just got out of the tree. So he's literally works in trees. He sent me a video today of himself like 100 feet in the air doing power lines and stuff. Crazy. I can never do it. I'm definitely afraid of heights. Appreciate the super chat. Let's go to Jermaine Hardcastle. That sounds like a porn star name. Also, get a picture. It's bad that Carr has 10,000 more yards and Mariota has like 100 more than Cap and has been out of the year for 4 years. I think Cap is like Dak, but a lot cheaper. I don't think Cap is anything like Dak. I think Dak is a much, much better passer than Colin Kaepernick. Also, I think Kaepernick relies on his legs a lot more than Dak, but do I think he's a lot cheaper? Yeah, obviously. I mean, Dak's about to make $35 million a year, but as much as I don't like Dak, I think he's a much better quarterback than Colin Kaepernick. Let's go to Jacob Serb using hashtag Raiders. Any possible offensive rookie of the year or defensive rookie of the year this season? I would say our best bet is probably Ruggs. Sleeper would be Lynn Bowden if they really use him as this like secret weapon that he's not allowed to talk about. Defensive rookie of the year, I don't think Damon Arnette's going to be on the field enough. I would say, honestly, the best bet, our best chance of winning defensive rookie of the year is probably Amik Robertson, and that's if he really kind of just takes over for LaMarcus Joyner. I mean, you're looking at a player who had 14 interceptions in college in 3 years, so we'll see there. Let's go to Chris Gang. Make sure you guys are joining the Noti Gang. Hit that notification bell. Mitch, who going to have a better impact, Clemson or Alabama prospect? So, producer Alicia went to Clemson. So, I guess, according to her, I have to say Clemson. But I do think it's going to be the Alabama prospects because I think Josh Jacobs, Henry Ruggs, that kind of separates it from everyone else. But if you guys want to get your votes in, type C for Clemson, type A for Alabama. I'm curious what you guys have to say. I can't read. King Higgins, you're up, brother. Who has the better year, Arnette or Amik Robertson? I'm actually hoping that Damon Arnette has the better year. I know a lot of y'all are a lot maybe higher on Robertson. Oh, I gotta take a drink because I misspoke. But I think Arnette's going to have the better chance, right? I think Arnette is going to at least get the opportunity. That's why the Raiders drafted him in round 1. Amik's going to get some time in the slot, and Amik might actually get more opportunities to get more interceptions. But Arnette is actually who the guy I'm hoping for, so I'm going to put my answer as Arnette. So one promise that I promised to do for you guys, really weird intro read, is I'm going to keep you as up-to-date as humanly possible on the Raiders. And we do daily videos. I know I tell you all to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And even though that it's the off season, we're still doing 2 live shows every week. We're still doing live videos every single day. So, daily videos every single day. So I promise you, you're not going to find another Raiders channel out there that's going to keep you as up-to-date as ours. So hit that subscribe button. Or if you are already subscribed to the channel, youtube.com/Raiders Report. Send it to your friend. I see Jacob Surd says can't read. Yeah, that one's for Chucky heads. Believe it, baby. Let's go to Raider Lover 80. Do you think the Raiders should go after Cap instead of keeping Peterman? Good question. It's actually a question that I asked earlier. So you know what, Raider? We'll put this up here. Who would you rather keep, Colin Kaepernick or Nathan Peterman? Because for me, if you actually ask me who's the better guy, I would actually probably say Colin Kaepernick. Now, if it came down to money, right? If we were going to pay Nathan Peterman $2.1 million, or if we could pay Colin Kaepernick $2.1 million, I would pick Colin Kaepernick every single day of the week. Now, would Colin pay for that amount of money? I personally don't think so. The issue here is, like, the reason why I would do it is it would sell tickets, it would sell jerseys, it would make for a reason to people watch. And honestly, if Colin's really trying to get his message out there, I don't really know if there's a better team to do it than with the Raiders. But if you're a Colin Kaepernick fan, I'd be very, very surprised if he got on the field because he's not better than Mariota and he's definitely not better than Derek Carr. But go down there, vote, better quarterback, and for Nathan Peterman, C for Colin Kaepernick. Go to cruiser_TM. How do you compare Lynch to Jacobs? So Marshawn Lynch to Josh Jacobs. I think that they are kind of similar, right? Where when they're on their game, they're breaking tackles. Now, Josh Jacobs last season led the NFL in broken tackles with 69 of them. Also, yards after contact is something Jacobs does very well. Both things that Marshawn did. Marshawn, though, later on in his career, at times showed his flashes of being able to, what's a good word for it, improve in the receiving game. The reason why I don't think that they are ultimately that similar is, as much as I think Josh is great, Marshawn's balance was like some of the greatest balance that I've ever seen in NFL history from a running back position. Do I think Josh can get to a level of Marshawn and be beast mode? Of course. I mean, he's an incredible running back. But to hope that we get Marshawn, it's not always the easiest thing. Let's go to Lander Vandermeulen. When we got a few more minutes on the show, and I only got 370 likes. So I got to get 130 more likes to get $50. So please, please, please help me out. What number do you rank our defense out of 32 teams? I would say we're hopefully top 20. I don't know if we're top 15. So let's go with like 19 or 18, right? I mean, we added a lot of pieces in the offseason, but until I see those pieces work together, we're still a little bit of a coin flip. I think Cleveland Ferrell plays a little bit better. Hopefully, Max can continue to play at his level. But I think it really does come down to, like, what do we get out of LaMarcus Joyner? What do we get out of Damon Arnette? What do we get out of Cleveland? Because that can really take us to the next step. Also, I have this special offer, and it is this for a limited time only. If you get this Raiders Against the World t-shirt, which will be in the comments, it'll be in the description, at chatsports.com/RaidersWorld, or you get the Raider Nation Las Vegas shirt for only $29.99, you'll be able to come on the Raiders Report show on our Tuesday live episode where, so June 23rd, you come on via Zoom. So if you buy one of those two shirts that I just showed you, DM me on Instagram. I'll be at MitchellRenz365, a screenshot of the receipt. If you do that, I will allow you to come on the show via Zoom. All you got to do, buy the shirt. So if you watch this live on Tuesday, go ahead, first come, first serve. Or if you watch this on Sunday, just send me a receipt at MitchellRenz365. You'll be able to come on the show via Zoom. June 23rd, it'll be our Tuesday show. You'll be able to come on, ask questions. If you want me to, I don't know, drink a beer, if you want to do some crazy stuff with me on the show, we'll be able to do that. Let's go to Alexander Perega. Why do Raiders like Clemson prospects a lot? I think the Raiders like Alabama and Clemson prospects because they want winners. They want somebody like Clemson who is going to buy into a system. They're going to be able to really trust that they were coached well. And I think when you find players that have these winning mentalities that buy into a system that are also very versatile, I mean, players go to Clemson and Alabama because they're the best players in college football. I think that's why the Raiders like those players so much. Let's go to Ryan_CL. Why do you think, oh my God, I can't read. Who do you think is the most underrated player on the team? Most underrated player on the Raiders team. Oh boy. Honestly, I'm almost tempted to say Rodney Hudson because when I put out my poll on who's the best player, Rodney Hudson only got 23% of the votes, and I was very, very surprised by that because I think Hudson's the best player on the team. So I'll throw him out there. I'll also say I think Foster Moreau's a little bit underappreciated. Gabe Jackson, I think, is a little bit underappreciated. And let's go with that. If you guys have any other players that you think, even Carl Nassib, how about that? I know we haven't seen him yet, but I think when we talk about some of the free agent moves that we made, Carl Nassib gets kind of swept under the rug. A player who had 12.5 sacks last year. So that's just something there. Also, I see a guy who sent in a super chat for the exact same question. I don't know what it is. Let me find it. but apparently I already answered it. So appreciate all the super chats. Make sure you guys are using #Raiders. Let's go to Dion Barry, who needs to get a picture. Dion, I already told you how to get one. It's early in the show, so go do it. How do you see Witten helping Waller improve on his breakout season? So Waller already had his breakout year, so how does he improve upon it? I think the way Witten helps him is Waller just got paid 3 years, $27 million. I think, honestly, the best way for Witten to help Waller, maybe from more of an off-the-field standpoint, on how to invest his money and how to be a good professional. The real question is, how does Jason Witten help Foster Moreau really kind of mold into a tight end that we're hoping can really, really be a solid tight end, too, for us for many, many years to come. Let's go to Manuel, who also needs to get a picture. Guys, come on, get pics. How do you think Jonathan Abram is going to fare in 2020? So I saw a video on YouTube that says that Jonathan Abram is kind of that piece where if the Raiders want to take that next step, it's up to Abram. And I agree and I disagree, right? I mean, defense is a team sport. But I do think you're going to see Abram actually play a little bit of linebacker here and there. It wouldn't surprise me if he plays not just strong safety, also a bit of free safety. Because if Abram wants to be considered one of the best players on this team, he needs to be a little bit more versatile. Sure, he's going to be able to lay the wood, and sure, he wants to be able to hit hard, but he does need to be able to improve a little bit in the passing game. So I think he's going to have a good year, but I don't know if he's going to have this like insane year where I've seen some people compare him to Jamal Adams. He's just not quite there. So offense, defense, who's got the better unit? All right. Honestly, Abram plays on defense. We made a lot of improvements on offense in terms of the draft, but in free agency, we made a lot of improvements on defense. So who's got the better unit? If you think it's the offense, I want you to type O for offense. If you think it's defense, I want you to type D for defense. So everyone watching live right now, I see Landon's typing O. I'm seeing a few D's roll in here as well. If you want to type B for both, hey, that's all good. So a wise person once told me, producer Alicia, that the best offense is, well, a good defense. And a way that you can help protect yourself and play defense against this virus is by going to chatsports.com/RaidersFaceCovered. The reason why this one is different, one, it's only $14.99. Yes, you only get one, but it does ship in 2 days. So you'll be able to get it a lot quicker than the previous face mask that we've shown on the show because they take a little bit longer to ship. So if you need a Raiders face mask as soon as possible, this one ships in 2 days. It'll be in the comments. It'll be in the description, and it's only $14.99. Let's go to Big Sleech. Who is the most likely player to make the Pro Bowl this season? Rodney Hudson. Rodney Hudson's probably the most likely player, I would say, because he's been the best offensive center in terms of passing the last 6 straight years or something crazy like that. I also say Josh has a good chance of making it. Darren Waller has a great chance of making it, and then Crosby, even Corey Littleton. If I had to say the top players who I think has the best chance, those are probably my guys. Let's go to Tara. What up, Tara? Do you think Derek is our starting quarterback? Yes. Derek Carr is going to be the Raiders starting quarterback. The real question is, will Derek Carr be the Raiders starting quarterback in 2021? Because if you move on from him, it's going to save you about $18 million because his dead cap hit is only $2.5 million. Do y'all think Derek Carr is going to be the Raiders quarterback in 2021? Give me a Y for yes or an N for no. Raider Nation, what's going on? Is this the #1 Raiders channel on YouTube? For Chucky Heads, believe it, baby. And if you haven't already, subscribe right here. I'm giving you Chucky Heads, news, rumors, Raider Nation rumors. And look at this, I'm making your life easier. Check out my next video. Thanks for watching, and go Raiders.